Welcome back, everyone. It is Thursday, and we are doing an additional Throwback Thursday. This one will be a monetized video. I'd like to put that up front with you guys. We talked about doing these from time to time, so I decided to throw one in right now. We're going to be reviewing a set from 1996. This will be the Maxx flagship set. Of course, Maxx filed for bankruptcy near the end of 96, early 97, so this was the last flagship set produced under Maxx ownership. Of course, they would go on to produce Maxx from 1997 through 2000 under the Upper Deck ownership. Still some nice sets in that line. Of course, 1996, they also released Made in America, as well as Odyssey. I may be missing a set in there, but this is the last flagship set under the Maxx name. So we'll start off here. There's 100 cards in this set. A very nice looking set. The only thing is they didn't have the stat lines on the back like they did in previous years, but they do kind of have the funky background that really blends in well with a lot of the pictures. Going to start off, and these cards are in numerical order, so we're going to start off with Rick Mast, who was the driver of the one car, and they did have trivia questions on the back, and there was cards that were randomly inserted into the packs that actually have the answers, and I can answer you this one. What is the historical significance of the two races for Rick Mast sat on the pole? He would later win 2 more career poles, but at the time he only had 2. The first one was the Hooters 500 in 1992 at Atlanta, Richard Petty's last start, Jeff Gordon's first, and the second one was August 6, 1994, the Brickyard 400, the inaugural Brickyard 400. So we got Rusty Wallace. Nice looking card there. And I will add that these do have the gold foil names, so they're a little bit difficult to read in some cases. A nice looking Dale Earnhardt card. Let's see what Dale's trivia question is. Name the year, make, car number, and color of Dale Earnhardt's first race car. Well, I know the number was K2. I know it was pink. I don't know the make, though. So I've got it sitting up here on my wall, but we're not going to cheat. Got Sterling Marlin, Mark Martin, driver of this number 6 Ford for Roush Racing, Jeff Bodine, who was owning his own team at that time, Jeff Burton, 1994 Winston Cup Rookie of the Year for Stavola Brothers Racing, Lake Speed, 1978 World Karting Champion, runner-up in the 85 Daytona 500, Ricky Rudd, 1997 Brickyard 400 winner, Brett Bodine, one career win, 1990 at North Wilkesboro, Derek Cope, of course, he won that race in 1990, the Daytona 500, then backed it up with a win at Dover later that year. Joe Nemechek, Burger King Chevrolet Monte Carlo for Nimco Motorsports. Got Jimmy Spencer for Travis Carter Racing. Dick Trickle, Bud Moore's Quality Care Fords. Of course, Trickle was the 1989 Cup Series Rookie of the Year. Ted Musgrave, who mentioned him in the Tracks video, runner-up for 91, Cup Rookie of the Year. DW with 84 career Cup Series wins, 3-time Cup Series champion. Bobby Labonte, the 2000 Cup Series champion, and the 91 Busch Series champion. There's Jeffrey Bodine's Exide Batteries car. Rick Mast. Now, this is weird. Some companies would blur out the skull. Sometimes they wouldn't. And Maxx was guilty of this. Some years, some makes, they would blur out skull or whoever, and other times they didn't. Morgan Shepherd, 4 career Cup Series wins, with 3 of them coming in Atlanta. Bobby Labonte, Interstate Batteries Chevrolet. Jimmy Spencer, we mentioned him earlier, driver for Travis Carter. Jeff Gordon, 4-time Cup Series champion. Kenny Schrader, 4 career Cup Series wins, 1985 Rookie of the Year. Jeff Gordon, 93 Rookie of the Year. Need to throw that in there, too. Hut Strickland drove for Kenny Bernstein for part of the year in 1995. Got his first career pole at Rockingham in the fall that year. Darrell Waltrip, there's his Western Auto Chevrolets that he was driving. Dale Jarrett drove one single year for Robert Yates' Texaco Haviland Fords, which was 1995. Steve Grissom, 1993 Busch Series champion, runner-up for Rookie of the Year in the Cup Series in 1994 for Diamond Ridge Racing. Michael Waltrip, runner-up for 1986 Rookie of the Year, 2001 and 2003 Daytona 500 winner. Kyle Petty's Coors Light Pontiac, owned by Felix Sabates. And there's Bill Elliott's McDonald's Ford. Started out with he and Charles Hardy owning the team, then he eventually bought out Mr. Hardy. Robert Presley, runner-up for 95 Cup Series Rookie of the Year. So we got some action cards. There's Jimmy Hensley getting rear-ended by Greg Sacks in the Spring Rockingham race in 1995. Let's give you a little insight on that. We got Terry Labonte, 1984-1996 Cup Series champion. Looks like a Kyle Petty, his victory, well, it became the Victory Junction ride, but that was just the ride that he started doing way back when. John Andretti driving for Cranifus Haas Racing. Ricky Rudd's Tide Ford. Mike Waltrip's Pennzoil Pontiac, owned by Chuck Ryder. Bobby Hamilton, driver for Richard Petty's STP Pontiac team at the time. It's a nice. I ought to send that into Richard to get signed. Not this particular one, but I'm sure I've got others like it. That would be a nice one to get signed. Ricky Craven, 95 Cup Series Rookie of the Year. There's Kyle Petty, 1979 ARCA 200 winner at Daytona. There's the King. Very rare that you don't see him with a cowboy hat on. There's Bobby Hamilton, passed away, I believe, in 2007. Derek Cope's car, owned by Bobby Allison, the mane and tail. And you can actually buy the mane and tail shampoo in stores that you can use on horses or humans. Very interesting. It does say that on the label. There's the Diamond Ridge car, owned by Gary and Carolyn Bechtel for Steve Grissom. There's the Cranifus Haas Racing team for John Andretti. Of course, him and Jeremy Mayfield would switch teams in mid-1996. Robert Yates Texaco Haviland Ford for Dale Jarrett. Now, of course, they blur out the Budweiser sponsorship and airbrush this generic Hendrick logo on there. Let's see here. What race is this? I can't read it. It says Memorable Moments. Okay, this is going to be the Southern 500 from 1995. John Andretti's first career Cup pole. But Jeff Gordon wins the race, and it's his first of 4 consecutive Southern 500s. Morgan Shepherd driving for the Wood Brothers. Robert Yates. So it looks like we're going to start getting into some team owners maybe. Rusty's Penske Miller Genuine Draft Ford. Roush's Ford of Mark Martin, Valvoline, number 6. There's Roger Penske and Don Miller. Of course, Roger's also now owner of Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There's Craven's Cup car for 96. As is Robert Presley's car. Actually, that was their 95 paint jobs, I'm sorry. There's the Wood Brothers, the ownership group at the time. Jeff Burton. Now, that is his 90. Yeah, it's his 95. I got to remember that this is a 96 set, so we're reviewing cards from 95. So, Jeff Burton. Who do we have here? Is that Charlie Presley? No, Richard Jackson, I'm sorry. Richard Jackson, owner of the number 1 car. Then we have Lake Speed on the right and Elton Sawyer on the left, crashing at Dover. I believe that was the fall race. Brett Bodine, Lowe's Ford. He was the owner of the team in 95 and 96, although at the beginning of 95, Junior Johnson owned it. Ted Musgrave's Family Channel Ford, owned by Jack Roush, teammate to Mark Martin. Harry Melling owned Spam Ford, driven by Lake Speed. There's the Jack Roush. Cat in the Hat is what I was getting ready to say. Rick Hendrick. Chuck Ryder. There's Charles Hardy. Joe Gibbs. Coach Gibbs. Memorable moment. Many of you don't remember this, but NASCAR did test rain tires in the mid-90s. This is at Watkins Glen. Let's flip that around. That way you guys can pause that and read that. Junior Johnson is probably one of the last regular issues of a Junior Johnson card prior to them becoming like legend issues. Travis Carter, owner of the 23 car. Bobby Allison, owner of the 12 car. Johnny Benson, 1995 Busch Series champion. 1996 Cup Series Rookie of the Year. Chad Little, runner-up for the Busch Series title in 1995. Jason Keller, he was a longtime Busch Series driver, as was Mike McLaughlin. His son Max McLaughlin, I believe, races in ARCA Menards East Series. There's Jeff Green. I believe Jeff is retired. He may show up from the track time to time now. We have Leonard Wood, Ray Evernham, Bill Engel, Doug Hewitt, and these are all crew chiefs. of the different teams. Robbie Loomis, who was Bobby Hamilton's crew chief. There's Andy Petrie, Dale Earnhardt's crew chief. Larry Mack, mentioned him in the 93 tracks pack rip. Steve Meal. There's Joe Nemechek, enjoying a Mr. Pibb, it looks like. There's Jeff Gordon's car. No introduction needed there. Robin Pemberton. Mike Beam. Is that Ken Howes? Howard Comstock, crew chief for Ted Musgrave. There's Tony Glover. Couple more cards here and we'll be done. Bill Elliott, so we're up to card 94. Jimmy Makar, who was Bobby Labonte's crew chief, but now he is in a managerial role at Joe Gibbs Racing. This was from the spring race at Martinsville in 1995. Ted Musgrave climbed up on the wall. This accident also involved Dale Earnhardt, Terry Labonte, and Morgan Shepherd. Probably won't say that, but it was in the... I'm sorry, the Goodies 500. Okay, this was a different wreck then. Okay, it seems to me like I was thinking of the spring race that had a few wrecks that looked like that. Ernie Irvan made his comeback to the Cup Series after a near-fatal crash in 1994 for the fall race at North Wilkesboro, driving a nearly identical number 88 Texaco Havoline car. He actually led the race. I believe he started in the top 10, finished in the top 10, but there's that. And then the last two cards of this set are very nice checklists. So I like the fact that these checklists are very clean, they're easy to read, and there's nothing real crazy about it. So in a nutshell, that is your 1996 Maxx Racing flagship set. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I say, from time to time I'll do a video that I will drop that will be a monetized video, but I let you know at the beginning of the video that it is, so if you want to skip it or back out of it or whatever, that's all good. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come back and see us tomorrow, where we'll rip something, or we'll review something, or we'll have some fun. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Really do appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow.